Now in Good Morning Northwest, what drove a father and son to open fire on families celebrating Hanukkah? The terror attack shaking Sydney and how it has the country with some of the strictest gun laws in the world asking for changes in Australia.
And locally, the rain is back this morning. We are tracking flood threats and strong winds that you need to know about.
And families paddle through flooded streets in kayaks. Some rescue trapped animals as Western Washington begins the long road to recovery from historic floods. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Monday, December 15th. 10 days till Christmas. Let's check in with meteorologist Matt Gray and your first alert forecast.
Yeah, and it's only, 50-odd degrees outside. It's fine. Boy, the last thing we need right now is more rain. Everybody's so waterlogged after last week. Unfortunately, we've got a lot more moving through the Cascades and across the inland Northwest at this moment. It may not be raining super hard where you are, but don't worry, the radar's filling in gradually as we head through this morning. So you can see areas in the green signifying some heavier rain, places like Deer Park, Rathdrum, Ford, down to the Deep Creek and Medical Lake area. Still pretty light, though, in the I-90 corridor to start this morning between Coeur d'Alene, Liberty Lake, and Spokane. That will change slowly but surely as we head through the rest of this morning. Pretty good rain chances for the first half of the day. Then it's going to be very much so a hit or miss situation, widely spaced out light to moderate showers for the afternoon, but still all rain with temperatures in the 50s. We're going to see for the afternoon and the evening winds begin to pick up, and we'll see gusts into the 40-mile-an-hour range for the afternoon. Not quite as windy as some of the wind we saw last week, but still enough that you will be noticing those windy conditions for the second half of the day. We have even stronger winds coming for the middle of the week, strong enough that we've gone ahead and declared Tuesday and Wednesday 4 News Now weather alert days because the potential for damaging wind is a whole lot higher than what we've seen over the past several days. We'll take a closer look at that coming up.
Matt, thanks. Well, we're following some breaking news out of Hollywood this morning. Director and actor Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle Singer were found stabbed to death in their Los Angeles home.
LAPD is conducting an investigation but says they are not seeking a suspect and haven't arrested anyone. Rob Reiner was known for many Hollywood hits, including The Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally, and Stand By Me. Police say they have not publicly identified a suspect and no one's in custody. Reiner and his wife were 78 and 68.
We are following more breaking news. The Prime Minister of Australia is calling for even tougher gun laws. And mind you, this is a country that already has some of the strongest gun regulations in the world. But new laws could include limits on how many guns someone can own and more frequent checks on gun licenses over time. This comes after a deadly attack during a Hanukkah celebration, which police say was targeted at the Jewish community. At least 15 people were killed and more than 40 others were hurt.
If we need to toughen these up, if there's anything we can do, I'm certainly up for it. What we saw yesterday was an act of pure evil, an act of terror, an act of anti-Semitism.
Authorities say the shooters were father and son. Here you can see more than 1,000 people were in the area when the shots were fired. One witness described the situation.
We could just hear the gunshots and they're just so loud. And we didn't know which way that they were shooting, so we were like running on the open road.
Police shot and killed the father at the scene. His son is in stable condition. Authorities say things could have been much worse if bystanders didn't step in to help. The Prime Minister is also promising more security for Jewish communities across Australia. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks. New on Good Morning Northwest, the jury trial for the CEO of the security company who forcibly removed a Post Falls woman and others from a town hall event back in February begins today. The cases against 4 security personnel have already been dismissed. They were employed by Lear Assessed Management during the event. The CEO of the company, Paul Tourette, is still facing 8 charges this morning, including 4 counts of battery and 2 counts of false imprisonment. Teresa Borenpool, along with 3 others, were forcibly removed from the February event at the orders of the Kootenai County Sheriff Bob Norris, who said their behavior was disruptive. The Idaho Attorney General's office says they are not filing charges against Sheriff Norris. The trial for Tourette is scheduled to start at 9 o'clock today.
People impacted by the Skagit County flooding are allowed to head home if they can do so safely. The city of Burlington has partially lifted evacuation orders, but you can see from this drone video, many areas are still underwater this morning. A number of roads are closed. Low-lying areas are really seeing the worst of it. Some families had to paddle through the flooded streets on kayaks, and others used them to rescue animals trapped in the water.
It's heartbreaking.
Material stuff comes and goes, and everything else will be God's will.
The Skagit River crested at record highs last week, flooding streets and neighborhoods across the valley. People are being asked to use caution because of more rain expected in the coming days. Well, we have been highlighting the hard work first responders are devoting to people in need across our region the past week.
This support comes in many forms, from daring swiftwater rescues to serving as role models here in our community. Over the weekend, deputies and officers from Spokane County spent some time connecting children and their families who need food and gifts for Christmas. This Holidays and Heroes event took place at the Spokane Valley Walmart, where kids could shop for Christmas and meet Santa. It's a more than 20-year-old tradition.
They walk out of here with a grocery cart full of toys, full of presents, and then they also go home with food, enough for a nice Christmas dinner for their family, to make sure that the holiday season is a time that they actually get to enjoy.
This is made possible with the support of the Spokane County first responder community and donations from several community businesses. We asked volunteers what keeps them coming back year after year.
Seeing the smiles on the kids' faces. Yeah. They get so excited. They're so excited they can't hardly even tell you their names. They're so happy.
After the presents are wrapped, the sheriff says they'll deliver them to the kids' homes in a patrol car, which I'm sure those kids love. Good morning. Northwest time right now is 6:07.
Well, we have our eyes on some wild weather again starting this week. No break.
You know, an average morning here in mid-December, we would be somewhere in the 20s or 30s, and, well, we're in the 50s in Coeur d'Alene. Rain's coming down once again. We continue this warm pattern. There is, however, some cooling on the horizon, but that comes with strong gusty winds. I'm tracking for you coming up.
Why is D.C.'s police chief suddenly stepping down? The explosive allegations she's facing from Congress. It's coming up.
From the economy to the Epstein files, how are Americans rating President Trump's performance? New poll results next.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
See what we can do for you with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Clay Walker stands as a towering figure in country music with his electrifying performances. Live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, March 5th. Get your tickets now.
Winning is just the beginning.
The pain level was over 10. There's days where I just sat and cried, and I literally crawled to the bathroom. And my doctor recommended that I go to Good Feet and try the arch supports, and took about 3-4 steps. Turned around and went and sat back down and started to cry. It was the first time that I had no pain. I want people to know my testimony. I want them to know what arch supports can do from Good Feet.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
This year, commit to fit and don't wish for it. Work for it at Move Fitness.
Whether you're starting from the beginning or just wanting better results, Move Fitness has what you need to get the job done.
After a car wreck, the longer you wait, the harder it can be to get what you deserve. Don't let big insurance get ahead of you.
Our team acts quickly to handle everything for you.
After my recent accident, I knew I needed help, so I called Craig Swap & Associates. They really fought for me and treated me fairly every step of the way.
Don't wait. Call Craig Swap & Associates today and let us handle it for you. One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
The holidays are here, but unfortunately, so are con artists looking for opportunities to spoil your celebrations. Scammers know that this time of the year, people are more focused on the holidays than on what's happening with their pocketbook. Scammers capitalize on fake shipping alerts, bogus charities, and gift card scams to steal your money and personal information. With a little vigilance, you can avoid them. Join us on December 19th for our free Fraud Watch Friday session. You'll hear about the latest scams and how to protect yourself. Find out more at this website.
For muscle cramps and spasms, what's your move? The Hercules? Make the move to TheraWorks for fast muscle relief. Safe, gentle, and absorbs quickly for relief.
TheraWorks works.
Try TheraWorks and get back at it.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you. I want some tasty food? We got you. Heard you want to do some shopping? We got you. The live music is always popping at the Coeur d'Alene Casino. Coeur d'Alene Casino. Where winning is just the beginning.
It is 6:10. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. President Donald Trump's special envoy says progress has been made during U.S.-Ukraine talks in Berlin.
Those discussions are set to continue today. The talks come as Trump is intensifying his push for a peace deal in Russia's nearly 4-year-old war. Meanwhile, Ukraine's Interior Ministry says a barrage of Russian drone and missile attacks over the weekend targeted the country's energy infrastructure, leaving more than 1 million households without power. Russia has focused on crippling Ukraine's energy sector during winter to leave civilians there without heat.
A new report from Congress accuses outgoing D.C. Police Chief Pamela Smith pressured officers to manipulate crime data. The House Oversight Committee claims there was an active effort to downplay crime in the city and that Smith fostered a, quote, toxic management culture. Smith announced last week she's stepping down as chief. Statistics show the district has seen a sharp drop in crime under Smith's watch. Smith has denied allegations that she manipulated crime data while she was in charge of the police department.
The majority of Americans disapprove of President Donald Trump and his administration's policies. An NBC News SurveyMonkey poll finds that Trump's approval rating is at 42%, with a disapproval rate of 58%. 27% of those polled says the economy is their top concern, with 53% saying they trust Democrats more to handle rising prices. The survey also showing 71% disapprove of the Trump administration's handling of the Epstein files. Trump also seems to be losing support from MAGA Republicans, dropping from a 79% strong approval rating in April to a 70% approval rating right now.
Well, time to plan out your day, and our break from the rain that we saw over the weekend, that is over. Rainy conditions throughout the morning as you are getting your week started. For this afternoon, the rain will break up somewhat, and so we'll see just the occasional shower, but it will be turning windy. The first of a couple of rounds of wind that we are watching. It will be a gusty night, the first of more than a few we're going to be watching this week.
Still not enough snow on Silver Mountain, so the ski resort will remain closed today and tomorrow. Silver says it will see what the next storm brings and hopes to reopen Wednesday. We'll let you know if that happens. Fingers crossed on it.
Yes.
It's now just about 6:13.
A massive buildup of sea power. The U.S. moves the largest aircraft carrier in the world closer to Venezuela. And in the air, fighter jets encroach on Venezuelan airspace. How close they came to catastrophe with a passenger plane. That's right after the break.
And as we go to break, do you feel like you should hear the Imperial March playing right now? The force is strong with this Christmas display in Meade. We will show you more live coming up.
Winter is here. From ice storms to thunder snow, the 4 News Now First Alert team looks back at the wildest weather in the inland Northwest, so you're ready for whatever hits next. Into the Cold, our winter survival guide on KXLY+.
Incoming dishes! Doc! Dawn Power Wash flies through 99% of grease and grime in half the time.
Yeah, it absorbs grease 5 times faster. It even replaces multiple cleaning products.
Ooh, those suds got game.
Dawn Power Wash, the better grease getter.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays. The best friend.
So happy together.
And the first timer. The neighborhood hero. And the out-of-towners. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
It's Chevy Red Tag. Well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing on this Silverado with over $7,900 total value. Plus, Costco Executive members can get a $12.50 members-only incentive.
I have something for you.
I have something for you, too.
Get 0% APR on select Sierra 1500 models. Shop DaveSmith.com.
Hey there, Spokane and Post Falls. Are you ready to give your home a floor lift?
At Brothers Flooring, we turn boring into beautiful. Whether you're looking for some elegant hardwood for the living room or kitchen, or some plush new carpet for the bedroom, or maybe some sleek modern tiles for the bathroom. At Brothers Flooring, we say life's too short for boring floors. So give us a call today and we'll make your floors the life of the party.
Why is a touchless wash best? Touchless doesn't smack and beat your vehicle with rags and raw brushes with the risk of scratches. Instead, we have multiple nozzles that deliver powerful 800 PSI water jets, covering everything from the sides, the roof, and even the undercarriage. Our mixtures remove dirt, grime, and those nasty, nasty street chemicals.
Car Wash Plaza, it's the best in the Northwest.
Hello, I'm Diamond Dan Clark.
And I'm Jeweler Jane.
And we're from Clark's Diamond Jewelers in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene.
Our snow promotion is back for Christmas. From now until December 31st, every purchase you make at Clark's could be absolutely free.
If it snows 4 inches or more on January 11th, 2026, Clark's Diamond Jewelers will refund your entire purchase. Every ring, every necklace, every sparkling gift under the tree could be free.
Clark's Diamond Jewelers, where your holiday sparkle just might be free.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Coeur d'Alene Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
Welcome back. Your time right now is 6:16. A dangerously close call in the Caribbean. A pilot for JetBlue saying he narrowly avoided a mid-air collision with a U.S. military aircraft that entered his flight path.
It happened near Venezuela as tensions with the U.S. continue escalating. Here's ABC's Mola Lenghi.
We almost had a mid-air collision up here.
This morning, the frightening moments off the coast of Venezuela. A JetBlue pilot taking evasive action to avoid a U.S. Air Force plane.
We just had traffic path directly in front of us, within 5 miles of us, maybe 2-3 miles, but it was an air-to-air refueler from the United States Air Force. We had to stop our climb and actually descend to avoid hitting up.
The JetBlue flight heading to New York's JFK Airport on Friday after taking off from the Caribbean nation of Curacao, just off Venezuela's coast.
They're not painting. They don't have their transponder turned on. It's outrageous.
The U.S. aerial tanker flying dark, not broadcasting its location, preventing other pilots from knowing it's there. The U.S. Southern Command telling ABC News, "We are aware of the recent reporting regarding U.S. military aircraft operations in the Caribbean and are currently reviewing the matter." The incident happening amid growing U.S. tensions with Venezuela. Last week, the U.S. seized an oil tanker that officials say was involved in illegal oil trafficking, a move Venezuelan officials condemned as international piracy. Its crew arrested, the tanker diverted to Texas. A day earlier, U.S. fighter jets circled over the Gulf of Venezuela for more than 30 minutes in what appears to be the closest approach to Venezuela's airspace since the U.S. began its pressure campaign on the Maduro regime. And a massive buildup of sea power, the largest aircraft carrier in the world, the USS Gerald Ford, now positioned even closer to Venezuela, along with 15,000 troops now in the Caribbean. The U.S. also hitting more than 20 alleged drug trafficking boats, killing more than 80 people. President Trump also threatening Venezuela's neighbor, Colombia.
Colombia is producing a lot of drugs. They have cocaine factories, so he better wise up, or he'll be next. He'll be next, too.
Mola Lenghi, ABC News.
Oh, he's listening. He's going to be next. Yes.
It is now 6:18, and check out this amazing display.
Oh my goodness.
If you want to feel Christmassy and you also love Star Wars, this is your spot.
Yeah, this is a Star Wars display up in Meade. You can see the address written on your screen there on North Freya. They do displays whenever the weather cooperates, and as you can see here, so many different inflatables and light up characters. It's also one of those houses that you can go to and turn your radio to a certain dial, and then they'll play music that corresponds with the display too, which is kind of fun.
Wow. Oh, yeah, and wow. Matt, you pointed out the garage door there have like a whole
there's like a whole projection.
Yeah.
You've got
and the giant Darth Vader.
Oh my god.
It's taller than the house. Oh. So cool.
It's incredible.
I know.
Yeah, good times, good times. And they have had to deflate those quite a bit because of just our crazy winds.
Yeah,
recently.
and they're going to do it again.
Yeah.
And leave them down here for a couple of nights because it is going to be windy the next 2 nights, and especially as we head into Tuesday night and into Wednesday, things are going to be quite windy, perhaps the windiest we've seen over the last couple of weeks here, which of course has us a little concerned about what may come with that. So we've got The rain filling in on the radar across the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene and across the inland Northwest. A lot of places picking up some wet weather right now. It's going to be a windy and rainy Monday. The winds we're going to notice by the afternoon. The rain continues Tuesday through Wednesday as well, off and on. And then we've got weather alert days coming up for those winds starting late Tuesday, which are going to be quite strong. In fact, the strongest likely that we will have seen, as I mentioned before, over the last couple of weeks. There's a high wind watch here for Tuesday evening through the day on Wednesday. The idea here is that we're talking about a chance for some fairly widespread 60+ mile an hour wind gusts. And of course, once you get into that kind of upper 50s and 60s wind gusts, that's when you really start to see greater potential for wind damage, power outages, trees coming down, things of that nature. So that is going to be the big thing we're watching for. As for this evening, you could see wind gusts such as around Pullman or Ritzville getting into the 40s, Grand Coulee as well here. But this is going to be a much lighter burst of wind than what we are expecting later on in the week. Now, as we head into your Tuesday afternoon, you can see that our gusts getting into kind of the 20s and 30s here, right? It's going to be as we head into the evening on Tuesday. So Tuesday's kind of a prep day to make sure you've got things kind of squared away for strong winds, because look what happens here as we head into the early hours of Wednesday morning. After midnight, you can see these gusts getting consistently into the 50s and 60s, especially across the flatlands of eastern Washington and into parts around, say, the West Plains of Spokane and into the Spokane area itself. It'll be a little bit less windy in North Idaho, but still it is going to be likely, once again, the strongest winds we are likely to see. Plus, up on the high mountain peaks, we could see some wind gusts as high as 70 miles per hour, and that continues through the first half of Wednesday until things begin to calm down in that department. Meanwhile, this afternoon, here's what the radar simulated picture looks like for the afternoon, this afternoon, as far as rain goes. So definitely a lot more scattered, a lot more hit or miss. Tuesday, pretty hit or miss as well. We will see at least a few hours of steady rain in our northern counties here and right along the Montana state line and in the Cascades. Here comes the big burst of wet weather along with those winds Tuesday night and then into Wednesday. And watch what happens here as we fast forward to Wednesday morning. The snow levels start dropping, heavy snow in the Cascades, and we're going to see that snow eventually work its way into North Idaho by the end of the day. And so our mountain passes starting early Wednesday morning are going to start to see snow and very difficult travel conditions. As if they weren't difficult enough already, well, the mudslide risks, which will continue here as long as we keep seeing all of this rain. A lot for us to track this week. But right now, it's Monday, and you know what that means. It's time for Pet of the Week.
Looking for a black beauty? We have several to choose from. These 6-month-old siblings are enjoying their time at Companions while they wait to find their forever home. Friendly, playful, and extremely handsome, they could possibly make a great addition to your family. Stop by Companions Animal Center Tuesday through Sunday, starting at noon each day, and meet these and all the animals that are available for adoption. For more information on adoptions, services, location, and hours, you can always visit our website at companionsanimalcenter.org.
I mean, you really should just get them all.
I was going to say at least 2.
Make me friends forever.
Oh my God, they would entertain themselves.
Yeah, there you go. Good morning, Northwest time right now is 6:23.
With 18 seconds left in the game, a 56-yard field goal secured the win for the Seahawks in yesterday's game against the Colts. After the break, hear from kicker Jason Myers on the most important part of his preparation ahead of game day. That's next in Morning Sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Set the scene for the season. Bring home comfort and style that feels like you. Create spaces you love coming home to. Many pieces in stock and ready for delivery. The Tin Roof. It's more than furniture, it's a feeling.
At Parker Toyota, our commitment to you begins the moment you drive off the lot in your new vehicle.
We have more Toyota Master Diagnostic technicians than anyone in the Northwest.
That means our technicians are the most experienced at identifying and fixing any mechanical issues, ensuring that your Toyota receives the care it deserves.
Open 7 days a week. Call or go online to schedule your appointment at parkertoyota.com.
Winter's creeping in. Is your heating system ready for the challenge ahead? Don't let an unexpected equipment failure or high energy bills impact your comfort this holiday season. At Bills, our comprehensive maintenance can discover problems before they start, giving you peace of mind to focus on what matters most. For a limited time, you can schedule a tune-up for only $59. Call us at 208-777-5528 and schedule today.
I have something for you.
I have something for you, too.
Get 0% APR on select Sierra 1500 models. See your local GMC dealer.
The holidays are here, but unfortunately, so are con artists looking for opportunities to spoil your celebrations. Scammers know that this time of the year, people are more focused on the holidays than on what's happening with their pocketbook. Scammers capitalize on fake shipping alerts, bogus charities, and gift card scams to steal your money and personal information. With a little vigilance, you can avoid them. Join us on December 19th for our free Fraud Watch Friday session. You'll hear about the latest scams and how to protect yourself. Find out more at this website.
Set the scene for the season. Bring home comfort and style that feels like you. Create spaces you love coming home to. Many pieces in stock and ready for delivery. The Tin Roof. It's more than furniture, it's a feeling.
Good morning, I'm Mia Green. The Seahawks and the Colts squared off in Seattle yesterday, and it was quite a late game thriller. Kicker Jason Myers was the difference for Seattle yesterday evening against the Colts. The Seahawks were unable to find the end zone. Myers handled the entire scoring load, finishing 6 for 6 field goals and set the single-season franchise record with his 37th field goal, including a game winner. Post-win, Myers spoke about his preparation.
This is cliche, but you're just trying to stay in your routine. I work hard on that in the off season. I work weekly with a guy back home. You're trying to make every kick the same, right? If it's a PAT in the first quarter or game winner, you're sticking to the routine and just trusting all the work you've done in the preparation, and just attack the ball for sure.
With their clutch kicker, the Seahawks now look to host the rival Rams for Thursday night football. And switching gears to Washington State football, the Cougs officially have their head coach, Kirby Moore, the former offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach for Missouri. As of yesterday, the Cougs have posted on their social media that their head coach is officially in Pullman. His entire family decked out in Cougs gear. Moore has ties to Washington as he grew up just a little over 160 miles away from Pullman. His introductory press conference is set for tomorrow at 1 p.m. Some positivity for both the Seahawks and the Cougs. That's a wrap on Morning Sports.
I'm excited to see what he has to offer. The Cougs. Exciting.
From Mizzou to Wazoo. Love that.
Love it.
It's now 6:27.
Well, you're switching jobs. Don't cash out your 401k. Financial experts warn a few $1,000s today becomes hundreds of thousands later. The costly mistake to avoid. That's next.
Plus, the hunt continues for the Brown University shooter as police release a person of interest overnight. The shooting killed 2 people, hurt 9 others. The latest on the investigation right after this.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Shriners Children's Hospitals.
Whether planning your big day or needing a final touch, the Spokane Wedding Expo is for you. Experience firsthand all the aspects of a great wedding. Food, fashion, photography, and flowers all in one place. For tickets, visit SpokaneWeddingsAndEvents.com.
This holiday season, unwrap excitement at Triple Play, North Idaho's destination for indoor family fun, with something for every age. The magic never stops. Come out and play today, Triple Play.
Tylenol is the #1 doctor-recommended brand of pain reliever. It's backed by decades of rigorous, credible research. From doctors, nurses, and pharmacists to moms, dads, and caregivers, they have all put their trust in Tylenol.
The burning, itching, and pain of moderate to severe plaque psoriasis shouldn't hold anyone back. Imagine being a million miles away. With Tremfya, clearer skin is possible across all skin tones. Some people even saw 100% clear skin. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being a million miles away. Ask your doctor about Tremfya.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
The 4 News Now story tracker following small change and big money this morning.
The average price of gas continues to drop. Gas Buddy says it's down more than 8 cents in Spokane this week to about $3.62 a gallon on average. Prices are 6 cents lower than last week in Coeur d'Alene today, where you can expect to pay $2.93 a gallon. The national average fell about 4.5 cents during the same time to $2.85 a gallon.
The Powerball jackpot has climbed to $1.1 billion, making it the second largest of the year. Even though there was no big winner, 5 ticket holders did win $1 million and 2 won $2 million in the last drawing. This is the 12th jackpot to cross $1 billion in the past 5 years. The next drawing is tonight. It'd be a mighty nice Christmas gift, wouldn't it?
For sure.
It's now 6:30. Good morning, Northwest. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Natalie Grant. Today is Monday, December 15th. Like you said earlier, 10 days till Christmas.
That's it.
Wild. Here's meteorologist Matt Gray with a look at that forecast.
Even more wild considering what the weather is like, where we're in the 40s and 50s here in the mornings. It does not feel anywhere close to Christmas time with the rain coming down, and it has just been so warm over the past really several days around the region. Radar's filled in nicely here this morning as the next round of rain has approached, and so we will continue to see soggy conditions for your morning commute and all the way up till about lunchtime or so. We'll start to see more breaks in this. Look at this across the entire region, big shield of rain moving through our region right now. You can see the drop off here as we head towards the afternoon with our rain chances. Still be some showers around, but it's going to be a lot more hit or miss than what we're seeing right now. For the afternoon, it's not so much about the rain as it's about the wind. We got a wind advisory up for the Columbia Basin, gusts up to 45 miles per hour. That does include the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene area and the Palouse in Washington and Idaho as well. We're actually looking ahead, though, to the next round of wind, which is coming in Tuesday night and then through the start of your Wednesday. This is going to be a much stronger wind event. In fact, likely the strongest wind event we have seen over the last couple of weeks, and that includes the possibility of severe winds that could cause some more widespread damage than what we've seen with the last few rounds of wind, with 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. We will take you through the timeline of that and when you could expect those strongest winds coming up.
We have an update from North Idaho. Spring Creek Road in Clark Fork is back open, and according to Clark Fork Fire and Rescue, says it is remarkably in good condition. Thanks to help from Bonner County and the Army Corps of Engineers, who worked around the clock to get this done. Now that the East Spring Creek Road is open, the emergency route through West Spring Creek has been closed. Two-way traffic is possible in all but just a few narrow spots up there.
We are following breaking news. Police say a person of interest in the deadly shooting at Brown University is now going free. Investigators say they don't have enough evidence to keep him detained. The shooting happened inside a campus building Saturday night, and many students took cover in classrooms waiting for police to arrive. This all comes just days before final exams, when thousands of students were on campus.
The first couple gunshots went straight to the chalkboard, exactly where I was standing.
More than 400 officers were at the scene, but police say the suspect had already left before they arrived. Now, as investigators continue searching for answers, the loss is hitting home for those who knew the victims, like the roommate of one student who was killed.
Something didn't feel right because I texted him and then he didn't text back, and then finally around 10 o'clock this morning, somebody confirmed it for me.
Brown canceled all remaining classes, exams, and projects for the semester, telling students to leave campus. Police say the investigation is far from over. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks. A man died Saturday in a U-Haul truck explosion in an Old Navy parking lot in Lewiston. 61-year-old Douglas Peterson from Meridian died in that explosion, which was caused by propane leaking into the truck's cargo box. According to the city of Lewiston, we still don't know what ignited that explosion. The blast caused damage to the Old Navy and a nearby Courtyard Marriott.
This week, people in the Spokane Valley are being asked to help shape the future of a new pedestrian bridge. As part of the North Spokane Corridor project, the Department of Transportation is proposing a pedestrian bridge at Carnahan Street. Community members in Spokane and Spokane Valley are invited to share their ideas, influence ramp options, and suggest amenities. The workshop is Thursday at Francis Scott Elementary School from 5 to 7 in the multipurpose room. Well, when you switch jobs, handling your 401k wisely can save you from a big tax hit.
You might be tempted to cash out your savings, but financial experts say leaving just a few $1,000s in a retirement account can build to hundreds of thousands. Kirsten O'Connor breaks down the penalties in this Money Saving Monday.
If you're looking for a new job or just got hired somewhere new, you may have questions about money in your 401k.
For many folks, the simplest thing to do is going to be roll it over to the new plan.
The reason for the rollover? Some big tax consequences.
In the long run, that $3,000 can translate into hundreds of thousands of dollars if you keep it invested, especially if you're early on in your career in like your early 20s.
John Maroney with Numerica Credit Union warns resist the temptation to cash out a 401k.
People will think, oh, a 10% penalty and income taxes, oh, what's the big deal? But really, the bigger pain is missing out on the future dollars that those dollars today are going to create for you.
Even if you're unemployed and need cash quick, Maroney says you do have options.
Sometimes can take a loan from your 401k. And so if you're like, I need some short-term cash, you can borrow from it. And in that situation, you will be charged interest, but you're the lender, so that interest is actually going to go right back into your 401k account as you make those payments.
And if you want to start building some investments early but don't have a 401k, ask about your options.
Maybe you're doing side hustles, or you're working in the gig economy. Maybe you're driving for Uber or Uber Eats. You can still open up an IRA to start investing for your retirement. It's about having taxable income.
With this Money Saving Monday, I'm Kirsten O'Connor.
Good things to know, especially closing out that 401k.
Yeah.
It is now 6:36.
Checking back in with meteorologist Matt Gray this morning. Are we looking at a record high?
Sure looks that way.
Oh my gosh.
I'm surprised we hadn't hit one already. Record today is only 53 back in 1941. I mean, we're almost 50 right now, so getting into 56 doesn't seem like too far of a stretch, especially with some gusty winds later today. This has been such a strange December. Oh, goodness. And there's a lot more weirdness to come, including some stuff that you need to know about. Make sure you are planning to stay safe out there. We'll talk about these winds coming up.
And still to come here on Good Morning Northwest, Christmas magic at Cattails Wildlife Center. Animals get some holiday enrichment while families create memories. How this tradition benefits both visitors and wildlife. That's next. And before we go to a break, here's a first look of what's coming up on Good Morning America starting at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, mid-air collision averted.
We just had traffic pass directly in front of us within 5 miles of us, maybe 2-3 miles, but it was an air-to-air refueler from the United States Air Force, and he was at our altitude. We had to stop our climb.
A JetBlue flight headed to New York from Curacao off the coast of Venezuela. The pilot reporting to air traffic control that it nearly collided with a U.S. military aircraft. U.S. Southern Command telling ABC News it is working to assess the situation.
There's a lot we don't know right now, but if, in fact, we had a U.S. Air Force airplane flying through Curaçao's airspace without coordination internationally, that is a worry, and that could be a big international incident.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much more on this reported close call and why it happened. With your GMA First Look, I'm Hannah Battah, ABC News, New York.
This little light of mine in the dark found a hopeful sign.
For those with depression not getting enough relief from their antidepressant, adding Caplyta can help you let in the light, providing greater relief from depression symptoms than an antidepressant alone. And unlike some medications, Caplyta is also proven to deliver significant symptom relief from both bipolar 1 and 2 depression.
Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Caplyta is not approved for dementia-related psychosis. Call your doctor about new or sudden mood changes, behaviors, or suicidal thoughts right away. Antidepressants may increase these risks. Report fever, confusion, stiff muscles, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High cholesterol and weight gain may occur, as can high blood sugar, which may be fatal. Common side effects are sleepiness, dizziness, nausea, dry mouth, feeling tired, and diarrhea. These aren't all the side effects.
Ask your doctor about Caplyta.
Help see more of the light inside of me.
Plan your day with Matt Gray, only on Good Morning Northwest.
I have something for you.
I have something for you too.
Get 0% APR on select Sierra 1500 models. See your local GMC dealer.
These dishes just aren't getting clean.
Problem isn't your machine. It's likely your detergent. I recommend switching to Cascade Platinum Plus. These new pods dissolve completely and have Dawn, breaking down up to 100% of tough stuck-on foods. Cascade Platinum Plus.
Andy's Heating Cooling guarantees to keep your home safe and cool. Your home and office comfort is Andy's priority. Stay cool this summer with a new air conditioning system from Carrier.
My air conditioner was not working. All I needed was a replacement sequencer. I called another company and they wanted to replace the unit for over $10,000. I was so glad I listened to my neighbor who recommended I get a second opinion from Andy's.
Turn to the experts. Andy's Heating Cooling since 1972, thanks to you.
One call, that's all, means we take care of everything after your car wreck.
From dealing with insurance companies to helping you find doctors and repair shops, Craig Swap and Associates made the whole process so easy.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Your garage door is more than just an entry point. It's also an escape route. That is why our highly trained technicians handle every job with unmatched professionalism. From broken springs to noisy rollers, we'll get your door running smoothly, securely, and fast. Precision Garage Door Service. Fast, reliable, and friendly.
4 News Now and BECU are teaming up to welcome in some fun and friendly holiday spirit. Send us a picture of your pet decked out for the holidays, and you could win a $100 gift card to a local pet store courtesy of BECU. Details at KXLY.com/holidaypets.
Winter is here. From ice storms to thunder snow, the 4 News Now First Alert team looks back at the wildest weather in the inland Northwest so you're ready for whatever hits next. Into the Cold, our winter survival guide on KXLY+.
Welcome back. Your time right now is 6:42. At Evergreen Elementary, 5th graders made a promise to make sure that families in our community don't go hungry. And with a little guidance from their teacher, that promise quickly turned into action.
I know that we can't completely change their lives, but if we can impact their lives even for a small moment, it's all worth it.
What started as a classroom conversation has grown into a school-wide movement. See how these students are making a real impact in Hannah Joy's report that's tomorrow right here on Good Morning Northwest.
Well, it's pretty rainy this morning, and it's going to stay that way. We'll start to see things begin to break up a little bit as we get closer to lunchtime, so your morning commute is going to be soggy. It's not going to be as wet. More hit-or-miss showers for this afternoon, but we are going to be seeing things turning windy. Oh, and it's going to be close to record warmth in many areas. Then, as we head into tonight, gusty winds continue. This is the first of a few rounds of wind we are tracking, and I'll share more with you on that coming up.
Christmas came early for the animals at Cattails. Check out this busy day at the Wildlife Center. Lots of families came to watch Santa and his elves deliver gift boxes to the animals yesterday. And like your cat at home, the present was the box.
For most of them, they're empty for the big cats because, like all cats, they love boxes. So if they tear into them, that's fun. Once they have them, they'll sit in them, pee in them, and do all the cat things. The bear actually...
all the cat things. Well, some of the other animals found food treats in their gifts, and others played with sawdust flakes inside. Humans in attendance also got to visit with Santa and Mrs. Claus for holiday pictures. The executive director told us this event brings lots of families to the center in the winter, which is typically the slowest time of year. She says seeing new visitors is the best enrichment for the animals.
So much fun.
All kinds of critters there.
I gave my cats a box the other day and they loved it.
See, like Santa already came.
I know.
It is now 6:44.
We'll be back with Matt's full forecast coming up right after this commercial break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
This Christmas, treat yourself to a new Toyota from Findlay. And take advantage of year-end specials on your favorite Toyotas. Plus, delay payments for up to 90 days. Making it a great time to check off your wish list for that perfect gift from Findlay.
There's magic throughout the universe. And some places have more than others. There's magic inside, everywhere. There's no place like Wonders of the World. There's magic inside.
Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls has been North Idaho's premier flooring shop for over 30 years. From remodels to new construction, they've got your home or business covered from wall to wall. Their expert design team will work with you to find the perfect floor for your lifestyle and budget. They've got the lowest prices. From carpet and area rugs to hardwood, LVP and laminate, if you can dream it, they can floor it. Dream it, design it, live it at Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls.
Coeur d'Alene Denture Clinic is locally owned and operated and has been providing personalized, comfortable, and satisfying care to our clients for over 30 years. Our licensed denturists are trained in the latest techniques in the construction, development, and preparatory work of a denture. Full dentures, implant attachments, repairs, fittings, adjustments, we do it all. Every denture is made to look as close as possible to your natural teeth. With our knowledge and friendly staff, competitive costs, and quality of service, you'll leave Coeur d'Alene Denture Clinic smiling.
Are my 5 morning alarms a metaphor for everything else I'm putting on, like my laundry or my 768 unread texts?
I'm just your dermatologist. You don't want all of this showing up on your face. Try Hydro Boost.
Neutrogena, weightless hydration that goes deep.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't mean a thing to you if you're not here with me.
4 News Now is brought to you by Shop the Valley. We're packaged perfectly.
Welcome back. Your time right now is 6:46. It may not feel like it yet, but the official start of winter is just a week away now.
Can you believe that? Well, from preparing yourself to making sure your car can handle the snow and ice, the 4 News Now First Alert weather team is here to help. Chris Crocker, Matt Gray, and Jason Valentine are shining a spotlight on the winter season with our streaming special, Into the Cold, your 4 News Now Winter Survival Guide. We will look at the long-range forecast, the places you're most likely to get stuck, and the fun things you can do to really enjoy winter in the inland Northwest. Download KXLY Plus on your connected TV and see the debut of Into the Cold tonight at 7.
Ooh, although it doesn't really feel
cold. It sure doesn't. No. It's coming. It is coming.
Hey, take a look at this, though. This is up in Meade this morning on North Frey, where you can see people getting into the holiday spirit.
Big time.
This is the Star Wars House Spokane. You can find it on Facebook for all the information on this, but it's a tradition here up in the Meade area, and what a display.
Yeah.
This is impressive.
Fabulous.
Love, love, love it.
All right. Okay, you have the big special. We talked about it coming up, and it does not feel like it's winter at all.
No, it does not feel like it's winter at all. And by the way, places most likely to get stuck. We found some really interesting things about Snoqualmie Pass, so you want to tune in for that. I think it'll maybe encourage you to get that emergency car kit that we talk about so often this time of the year for winter driving. All right. Right now, doesn't feel like winter at all. All this rain coming in. Unfortunately, that means we're on the lookout for more flooding in our mountainous areas. Is that rain going to continue off and on for the better part of the next 3 to 4 days? We'll see a break from the wet weather this afternoon for most areas, but still some scattered rain clinging to the mountains. And that continues tonight as well. We have another round of moisture that's going to push its way through our northern counties tomorrow. But the big event is going to be late Tuesday night and then through Wednesday. This is just after midnight. I wanted to pause it here to show you the snow levels dropping in the Cascades. So we're going to go from rain, mudslides, and flooding potential to heavy snow in the Cascades here. So Snoqualmie Pass is going to be super messy as we get through that time frame, and you can see very quickly how the snow levels drop and we start to look a little bit more and feel a little bit more like winter later on in the week. But all of the rain, well, here is Cataldo. We were just dealing with flooding last week and over the start of the weekend. Well, we're going to be back up towards action stage by the middle of this week. And so as we head into Thursday, we are going to have to watch the river levels closely here as that rain continues to fall and the river starts to rise again. And rising creeks and streams across the Cascades region, across North Idaho. That's why we have flood watches in these areas until Wednesday evening when we finally get more of a break here. And look at this. Stevens Pass gets a ton of moisture. Snoqualmie up to 14 inches of snow here by the end of Wednesday. Lookout Pass gets in on it as well. So that is all the other stuff that's happening besides these high winds, which are going to be gusting in that 50 to 60 mile an hour range as we head into your Tuesday night and early on Wednesday morning. And of course, that is something that could cause some damage around the region. Why it's 4 News Now Weather Alert Day. We'll be right back with the Morning Sprint.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Cottages of Spokane, specializing in memory care.
This holiday season, unwrap some excitement and get ready to play at Triple Play, North Idaho's destination for family fun. Suit up for a laser tag showdown. Then score big laughs and even bigger prizes in the arcade. And keep the fun going with year-round thrills at Raptor Reef Water Park. With so much to do for every age group, it's the ultimate holiday adventure.
Come out and play today, so Triple Play.
Save more and play more when you stay at Triple Play Resort Hotel and Suites.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays. The best friend.
Happy together.
And the first timer. The neighborhood hero. And the out-of-towners. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
It's Chevy Red Tag. Well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing on this Silverado with over $7,900 total value. Plus, Costco executive members can get a $12.50 members-only incentive.
I have something for you.
I have something for you, too.
Get 0% APR on select Sierra 1500 models.
ShopDaveSmith.com.
Escape to Mistaqua Casino Hotel, just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah. Enjoy the region's only non-smoking casino, featuring exciting ways to win, delicious food options, and a beautiful hotel to book your next getaway. Relax, rejuvenate, and discover more fun with our hotel amenities, including a sparkling pool, modern fitness center, and a convenient ski locker room designed for guests heading to the slopes. Plan your perfect staycation and book today at Mistaqua.com.
Don't miss your chance to see The Lion King, one of the most awe-inspiring productions ever brought to life on stage.
Give the gift that roars. Coming to Spokane's first Interstate Center this January.
This year, commit to fit and don't wish for it, work for it at Move Fitness.
Whether you're starting from the beginning or just wanting better results, Move Fitness has what you need to get the job done.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
It is 6:53. Time to get you ready to take on your Monday in the morning sprint.
Morning rain with some more gusty winds. We got meteorologist Matt Gray a look at our first alert forecast.
Hannah Joy's in studio with details on tougher gun laws in Australia.
But first, we're following breaking news out of Hollywood this morning. Director and actor Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle Singer were found stabbed to death in their Los Angeles home. LAPD is conducting an investigation but says they are not seeking a suspect and haven't arrested anyone. Reiner was known for many Hollywood hits, including The Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally, and Stand By Me. Police said they have not publicly identified a suspect and no one is in custody at this time.
We are following more breaking news. The Prime Minister of Australia is calling for even tougher gun laws. And mind you, this is a country that already has some of the strongest gun regulations in the world. But new laws could include limits on how many guns someone can own and more frequent checks on gun licenses over time. This comes after a deadly attack during a Hanukkah celebration, which police say was targeted at the Jewish community. At least 15 people were killed and more than 40 others were hurt. For details on the victims and what else the Prime Minister is also promising, tune in to Good Morning America.
In your forecast, it appears to be another busy week of active and unusual weather in the inland Northwest, and that begins with very warm temperatures and ongoing rain this morning, so it will be a little soggy for your morning commute. Temperatures staying in the upper 40s as we head through the morning. Winds will be gradually increasing as we go throughout the day, sustained over 20 miles an hour for this afternoon. As the rain begins to end in most areas, we'll just see a few widely scattered showers for the second half of the day. Temperatures will be at record levels in the mid-50s, and we'll be seeing those winds continuing to increase through the night.
There is still not enough snow on Silver Mountain, so the ski resort will remain closed today and tomorrow. Silver says it will see what the next storm brings and hopes to reopen Wednesday. We'll let you know what they decide.
An update this morning from North Idaho. Spring Creek Road in Clark Fork is back open, and according to the Clark Fork Fire and Rescue, they say it's remarkably in good condition, thanks to the help from the Bonner County and the Army Corps of Engineers, who worked around the clock to get this done. Now that the East Spring Creek Road is open, the emergency route through West Spring Creek has been closed. Two-way traffic is possible in all but a few narrow spots.
A man died Saturday in a U-Haul truck explosion in an Old Navy parking lot in Lewiston. 61-year-old Douglas R. Peterson from Meridian died in that explosion, which was caused by propane leaking into the truck's cargo box, according to the city of Lewiston. We still do not know what ignited the explosion. The blast caused damage to the Old Navy and nearby Courtyard Marriott.
New this morning on Good Morning Northwest, the jury trial for the CEO of the security company who forcibly removed a Post Falls woman from a town hall event back in February begins today. The cases against 4 security personnel have already been dismissed here. They were employed by Lear Asset Management during the event. The CEO of that company, Paul Tourette, is still facing 8 charges this morning. Teresa Bornpool, along with 3 others, were forcibly removed from that February event at the orders of the Kootenai County Sheriff Bob Norris, who said their behavior was disruptive. That trial is scheduled to start at 9 o'clock this morning.
People impacted by the Skagit County flooding are allowed to head home if they can do so safely. The city of Burlington has partially lifted evacuation orders, but you can see from this drone video, many areas are still underwater and a number of roads closed. Low-lying areas are seeing the worst of it. People are being asked to use caution because of more rain expected in the coming days.
At Evergreen Elementary, 5th graders made a promise to make sure that families in our community don't go hungry. With little guidance from their teacher, that promise quickly turned into action and has now grown into a school-wide effort to give back. See how these students are making a real impact in Hannah Joy's report that's tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest.
We are debuting another episode in our new streaming series on KXLY Plus called Rooted: Stories from the Inland Northwest. Our new episode features a North Spokane icon, which will celebrate its diamond anniversary next year, Patterson's roller skating rink. If you've grown up here in the past 75 years, you've probably been there. And check out our new series on KXLY Plus. You can download the app and watch it for free on your smart TV.
And let's take one more look at a awesome Star Wars display up in Meade this morning. What a great way to kick off your day. Get you in the holiday spirit, right?
For sure.
We'll be back with a final check of weather with meteorologist Matt Gray. It's right after this break.
At 4 News Now, we're part of this community, sharing your stories, listening to your voice, and delivering the news that matters most to you. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
A penny saved is a lifetime earned. Numerica Credit Union. Money where it matters.
Post Falls ER and Hospital, open 24/7, providing premium emergency department care without the wait. From your child sports injury to urgent ambulance visits, Post Falls ER features low wait times, efficient procedures, and compassionate care. Plus, we provide state-of-the-art imaging, inpatient care, and accept all commercial insurances. Because in an emergency, every second counts and every life matters. Post Falls ER and Hospital, State Line near Cabela's, minutes away, hours faster.
Chef Lena is taking the Tide Boosted test.
Oh, yeah, I need it.
Try Tide. It's boosted. The other stuff can't match Tide's Boosted Clean. Test passed.
Smells like clean.
It's cleaner, whiter, brighter, and fresher. It's got to be Tide.
Boosted!
All right, good morning, everyone. And we have rain coming down here this morning. We're going to see some gusty winds this afternoon, but not nearly as gusty as what we're expecting later this week. Another round of rain and wind, and these are going to be exceptionally strong, likely the strongest we have seen over the past 10 to 14 days or so, where we've seen quite a few wind events. So we're talking about the possibility of some damaging wind. That'll be Tuesday night into Wednesday. Both of those now 4 News Now weather alert days. Use the time now to get things wind ready around your house.
Strap down those displays. Everything's put away.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, we thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you throughout the morning on Good Morning America. It starts next.